Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Nullius. We're trying to get some volcanic gas. Um, yeah, it's the energy challenge in Nullius is just it. Sometimes it was a little bit frustrating, but in general it was a nice change of pace where you have a kind of challenge that is a little bit different than anything we've seen before, and in the end we solved this by using these guys. So normally with heat you do like a steam exchange and use that, but you can also make engines that can just um, immediately use the heat, and that's actually kind of scalable, and then you're not dependent on water for power production, so you can just put that down, and that's very simple to scale. So that's my main power supply for now, and it works on these solar collectors, which are very dependent, of course, on the day-night cycle. But the day-night cycle is so much more predictable than the wind cycle, which is not predictable at all. Like, there's a rough average, but other than that, there's not really anything that guarantees stuff. Oh, this is so much slower than I thought. This is really quite slow. Okay. We can't really do much about that, right? Okay, well, then I guess we are gonna do this, but we're probably gonna have to do for graphite, we're gonna have to do a little bit more effort than I initially thought. Yeah, I don't really want to go down here too much, actually. Like, in fact, I might have even boxed myself in, right? If we do this, yeah, but this is kind of wonky. Because if we do this, yeah, we can't fit it here. I might have to move like part of this to do this. Oh, and this wastewater stuff is no longer useful, so let's just get that out. And I got so much more pipe than I needed. Then again, I'm gonna set up a little bit of carbon production, so I think I'll be good for now. Yeah, I guess I'll just put this in here and first build some stuff and then worry about the rest. Maybe we want to split off here. I guess that's kind of direct from this guy. We could do like a bend and then sort of split like this. I think that might be okay, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we just sort of we give this part up, and if we want to go like over here, we'll just go again like this. I think that seems reasonable. Let's see. There we go. A corner like that. Let's put that down. And then I think we'll just do like a... I mean, we could... Technically speaking, we don't really want this to work, right? We could... Could we do this even? I'm curious. Oh, we could. That's actually kind of nice. So we'll just set this up as a loop. And then we have a broader thing where we put our stations down. I think our outputs are on the sort of wrong side for that, but we can just do our outputs like this and then build stuff over there. Is that gonna work out? Yeah, if we do it like over here, that's gonna be fine. So let's do that. Yeah, so one of the sort of touches that I'm still really kind of impressed by, even though it's so small. So Nullius is supposed to be a prequel to Factorio, so you're not a human, you're an android, but you've landed in sort of the same-ish circumstances, right? And what you see is that if you get air, then what you're gonna separate it out into is nitrogen and carbon dioxide, not oxygen, because there's no life, so there's no oxygen, which is it makes a lot of sense. And if you like, I think someone mentioned this, or it maybe mentioned in the FAQ, and it's a really nice touch that you you otherwise might not even like realize is there in the first place. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do graphite, but I guess mostly not through this. Cancel, can we just delete you, please? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna need to make you, which if we're gonna do it from carbon dioxide, then we need that. Yep, which we're gonna make from you guys. And for which we need air, like that. There we go. We would also get air from that. That's kind of tempting still, but I mean, yeah, we could just add that in as a sort of bonus, and it actually kind of makes sense if we can sort of couple those. Yeah. We might want to look into that, but I guess for now I just want to do this, but I'll make a, if we look at this, then we need the hydrogen. Yeah, so if we're gonna make that with these guys, then we just need water actually. We just need water, that's pretty sweet. And then we're gonna have, yeah, so then we can have two input products, water and carbon monoxide. We'll eat carbon monoxide as we can, and then just split, like get air for the rest. And this is a full belt, I think, right? That might be a little bit too much, but we'll just see how this goes. Yeah, I mean, this if we rejig this a little bit. So what I like doing is just setting up my machines to be level 2. Should probably configure that globally at this point. But then I know, like, I'm gonna build it with machines 1 and then figure it out from there. So this seems fairly doable. So let's just copy basically this setup, right? So we want to go from here to like here. Let's go from here to here. Right, so this is a whole setup that we're gonna need. Yeah, let's actually first make the stations. So we're gonna do firstly a normal fluid provider. And we're gonna figure out where we can do that. So from here seems reasonable. Normal fluid provider. Let me just check if this is properly connected. If it's not, then we're gonna have to do something with that. Yeah, that's actually fine. Okay. Okay, do we... Yeah, let me just make sure to put some more stuff in this chest. Like random thingies. Yeah, okay. There we go. We just need to deploy a little bit more and hopefully then we'll be fine. Okay, so this is a normal fluid provider. We're gonna need another one for the carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide, right? And then, so the question is, are we gonna expose the output products? I'm guessing we are, right? We can just make them normal stations, and yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much. Let's see. So yeah, normal fluid provider. Yep. So we're gonna do one. Are we gonna provide the oxygen? We do that over here. But that seems a little overkill. I mean, why not? Why not? Let's provide the oxygen. And then we're actually gonna provide the output product. So that's gonna be a normal provider. That's okay. So a lot of stuff to build. So hopefully after that we have some room for all the nonsense that we don't have room for. And actually I want to not forget to put down a sensor node, so let's do that right now. Where is the... There we go. Yeah, something that's kind of quirky about Nullius is that they've renamed all the standard stuff, which on the one hand gives it kind of a nice feel, but on the other hand, I mean, do I really care? Not much. It's kind of funky. Okay, let's hope we can actually get enough going to do this. We're already out of rail. So yeah, there's not that much more that we can just get out for free. I mean, we can continue building as much as we can. Alright, that's gonna help out. Yeah, so this guy only takes water. Maybe we want to copy this setup, right? Because this actually produces up to carbon monoxide. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll just grab this setup. And let's see if we can fit that in here. Yeah, easily. So we'll do that. We'll take some space for that. Yeah, we might encroach a little bit on these guys, but I'm not too worried about it. Like if we do, we can easily make more. Okay, yeah, and this is actually gonna empty out a lot of my inventory, I hope. It's the reason I brought all the pipe in the first place. We also still need to set up all the stations, which is kind of important. So yeah. Excellent. Yeah. So we're gonna need to get the... Oh, is this this is not the correct one, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna just yeet a little bit of that then. Actually, most of it. And we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna need to do the other ones. So we're gonna do... fluid requester stations. So like this and like this. Luckily, I didn't set them up quite yet, so that's actually sort of helpful. But yeah, we're gonna need to be replaced. We're just picking stuff up and putting it back down, but this is the nicest way to actually go about it. And we can remove you and you. Okay, this is better. We're gonna try and set it all up. Yep. Yeah, okay, this should be a lot better. Yeah, so carbon dioxide wise we don't, or carbon monoxide wise we don't have really much to worry about, right? We're gonna be able to set that up, and the recipe for this is just carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So the question is, yeah, so in any case we're always gonna be, we're not actually using any of the oxygen. So that's always gonna be whatever is gonna overflow. Did I not have these? Or my bots are emptied out, okay. Let's just wait for a second then. Let's see, yeah, okay, that's good. We have a little overflow on something. See, it's stone, okay. It's actually 2 on stone. That is kind of interesting. Let's see what's going on this end. Maybe it's no longer 2 on stone. That's kind of weird. Let's see. What about? Oh, it might be that it went to this station. Yeah, could be. Yeah, that's actually... Okay, it's sort of likely. That's probably what happened. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure that out later. Okay, these guys are all good. We have the water here. Right, that's gonna be station 1, but we'll need to do like a feedback loop with a tank. Like this, I guess. Connect this up. Do a pump. And you can only go if the water is lower than So 2k seems fine. That's not really the issue here, I think. We can connect this up. Yeah, it's actually gonna work then, so that's nice. We'll connect this to you guys. Like that. Yeah, and then we're gonna need to do some other stuff, but that will wait out for a second. Okay, let's place as much as we can. These are our priority electrolyzers. That's good. That's what they're supposed to be. Okay. So here we're getting the carbon monoxide, and now we might be really short on the hydrogen, though the hydrogen actually is used here as well, right? Yeah, in this final step. So we might be okay. Okay, let's try and put down as much as we can in these guys, and in particular, I'd like to put down the wires and such. So in the end, we need red, so let's bring that over. And in the beginning, we need green. So let's go. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. We want to place this stuff. Have some tanks, so let's get those out here. Yeah. Excellent. Get all this going. We have a little bit of a funky setup. If we look at the gravel. Wait, the gravel is a priority output where? Up here, right? But this is no longer limited. So is the gravel really a priority output? I mean, in some sense it is, right? Because if this is not gonna fill up, then we might have issues, but for now I'm just gonna ignore it. But the kind of question it begs, oh yeah, the gravel is actually used in this guy, right? Which is probably just doing nothing because this is disabled because these guys are empty. I think that's fine. We don't really care for that part of the operation quite yet, except that it's gonna at some point hold up the stone processing. And that is actually, that could be semi-problematic. Yeah, so we're lacking pumps. We're just gonna pick up that random chest that we put down, and we're gonna configure the stations. Can we do that? We can, excellent. The pump is kind of useful. Okay, so you're gonna be water inputs, which means you're gonna be configured to water. And you are gonna be, we don't have that yet, carbon monoxide inputs. Yeah, so actually this is kind of wonky because we don't have an output station for it yet, so this won't quite work. Wait, this is the dioxide. I want the monoxide. Okay. Then here we have an oxygen output. And here we have nitrogen outputs. Yeah, so we might actually want to compress this stuff, but I don't really. It might be nice to do that in a proper spot, but I guess we want to make some stuff that does the conversion for now and then separate that out. I think that would be best. Yeah, so this is all good, and you're gonna be yeah, we don't have that one, so I need to do this and then search here, graphite, outputs. Just get rid of that. There we go. Which means, oh yeah, okay, so you need to be oxygen, and you need to be nitrogen, and you need to be let's see, graphite. There we go. Excellent. Okay. It should be all fine. We're gonna need a little bit more of several things, mainly rail, I guess, and anything else. Rail and a couple pumps are gonna be helpful. Yeah, maybe I should actually build the most of the stuff now. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need the rail to fire trains into it anyway, so yeah. Let's actually cut this episode right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!